Hi, all. I'm back again. And this time I want to tell you about my latest EP. It is called Rockin' the Vibe, and it is about the singer Jack Cure. I'm not sure if many of you have heard about him, but he is a phenomenal reggae singer. And to give you a bit of background about this EP, I started this channel, Rebel Heart Sounds, about it's probably about a year old by now. And there was a young man in Jamaica who had used his influence to get me to he had encouraged me to start this. At first it was one of those YouTube channels where a faceless YouTube channel, that is what it was. And after a while that was not working for me, and I wanted to use my own self, and I changed the name, and it is now Rebel Heart Songs, and I am the lyrics writer, Heather Cole, and the productions are all done in AI for the music and the singer. So with regards to this current album, I had spoken to the young man, his name is Demary. I had spoken to him about getting someone, a reggae singer in Jamaica, a live reggae singer, to record my songs. And he said that he did not know any of the top artists, but he gave me the names of a few of them who were not so well known, and to research these people to see if any of them could fit the voice that I wanted for the songs to be heard. And while searching through their music, right? And this is true as the gospel. I I searched a few songs, and then I came across Jack Cure. His name came up while I was searching on YouTube among those others, and I listened to his song. And it was the first time in a long time that I had listened to any of his music. He is currently incarcerated, as some of you may know, but I stopped and I listened. And from then until now, he is always on my mind, always, always, always. To the point that I wonder if God is using me in some way to assist him. And so I decided to write these songs. I'm going to do a complete album. So far, I only have 6 songs, and he is my favorite singer, my favorite reggae singer. And to me, he is phenomenal. And I can say that he has been my favorite singer from forever to forever, and nobody is going to change that. And I think it has to do, well, of course, it's his voice. And what I like about him was that he reminded me, I'm from Barbados, and he reminded me of an old fisherman who used to sing when I was a child. And so it's the same type of voice, right? So that resonated with me then. And when Jack Ure became popular, and I heard his voice, automatically it reminded me of that man. So to me, it is synonymous with greatness, because that man, although he did not get anywhere through singing, he had a phenomenal voice as well. So to me, Jack Ure, regardless to whatever happens, he is my favorite singer from forever to forever. I used to like Bob Marley, then it was Garnet Silk, then it was Beres Hammond. But when I heard Gar- Jack Cure's voice, that was it for me. Nobody else, in my opinion, can surpass him, but that is just my opinion. And to me, he also represents the bridge between the old type of reggae and the modern reggae singers, right? So he's a bridge. So you need a bridge to get from one place to the next. And to me, he is that bridge. Um, But right now his voice is missing on the soundscape, and I wish that he were out and that he was singing. If there's anything that I can do to help him to come out, yes, I will do it. So, but anyway, let's go on. So the songs that I wrote, the lyrics of the songs that I wrote on that EP, the first one speaks about the first song that I wrote, which is not necessarily the first one on the album. It speaks to Rent Free, about how he invaded my mind, my brain rather, and is still there. So it's as though he is living rent free in my brain. So basically, that is what that song is about. And the next song on I think the next song that I wrote, no, the next one that I wrote is a song to send hope. It is entitled Red Letter. So basically, I'm trying to send him some hope to keep him grounded and to look forward to coming out and delivering phenomenal singing again. So after that, I also wrote Soldier Down, which could be a part of the same war theme. So basically, well, he sees himself as a soldier. He has on his page on X, it has Royal Soldier. So he has claimed that title. So this song, which says Soldier Down, is basically about a soldier who is down, who thought that things would never change in his life, but due to circumstances, he was lost or missing, and he had to keep hopeful. And he remembered what his mother used to say. And I always write songs with my mother in mind, things she used to say. And one of the things that is being said in this song is that God works to help us to get through whatever we are doing. He works in phenomenal ways, that God he doesn't change, right? We change, but God doesn't change. And he always assists us. And my battery may be going, so let me try to get it. One moment. Let me try to get this. Not that cord. One moment. All right, I do have it. So good. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. But I had to shift to get my cord. Otherwise, we would have lost the feed. But I was saying, the song says that God works. It speaks about the way how God works, that we don't really understand the ways of God, that he, in a way that he is strange and he does his own things in his own time. So I have tried to send him some hope through that song. I don't know if you ever get to hear it. I hope so. And there's a song on there, I think this is the fourth song on the EP, called Tears to Praise. I sat and I tried to imagine what it is like being incarcerated, being away from your family and friends. And it drove me to tears, honestly. So that song is born of my sorrow. And it is heartfelt. And I hope, excuse me, I do hope that I don't want people to fall into bad situations where things like that happen to them. So I wrote that song. So I hope it will help somebody or deter someone from getting into something that would cause them to be imprisoned. And the title song of the EP is called Rockin' the Vibe. I saw there's an old clip of Jah Cure that was on he has a YouTube channel, and there was a clip on that channel with him dressed in a purple winter coat, an orange and some other color bucket hat, and white leather boots, and wearing an orange bag. And I saw it again recently, and I thought, I said to myself, my man rocking the vibe, right? And to me, it's resonated with me there and then. And I thought about it, and I said, this sounds like a song. So I started to play with it. And one of the things, as I said, Justin, that stood out was the color of the coat. And I remember that Jimi Hendrix had a song called Purple Haze. So the color caused me to remember that song, Purple Haze. And then I searched the internet for Jimi Hendrix song, and there was a band named The Cure who actually sang a remix of that song. And I said to myself, wow. And from then I started to play with the song. I started to write something. The first chorus, the first chorus is a reference to Jimi Hendrix song, but it is the direct opposite. It says the direct opposite of what this song is in terms of his. So this song is not about a roaring guitar blazing the night, but somebody who is singing these reggae vibes that sounds so, so sweet. So this song encapsulates reggae music, Jah Cure singing, and his total vibes and the kind of clothes he wear and all of that kind of stuff. So to me, it is a wonderful song and it is quite catchy. And I hope that everyone who hears this will listen to the EP. The EP is entitled, same as that song, Rockin' the Vibe. And I have a clip of him, actually, the clip that I saw, I was able to get it into as a short video for that song, but I did not remove the copyright. It is the copyright from I think it was from TikTok is still there, so I did not breach anything. I did try to reach out to his page. I tried the Instagram, and I also tried the YouTube channel, but nobody responded. But you have to see that clip to understand the song. Yes, it's good if you can hear it, but seeing it gives it that extra that makes it a great song. So I want to encourage everyone to continue to listen, to continue to watch, to follow the channel, right, to see the things that I can come up with. I write all types of lyrics. You can find religious. I had one album that actually has dancehall, lots of love songs and so on. But and the album on the war, I'm going to put up the entire album. Right now it is in 2 EPs, I think, but then there are about 19 or 18 or 19 songs. But I will try to get that up before the end of the week so that everybody can hear all of them from start to end. And as well, after, I want to write 6 more songs for Jah Cure. And I wish him all the best. I hope he comes out as soon as possible. And if there's anything that I can do to assist, I will help. I won't hesitate. Also, after that, I am going to write some songs about me, about my journey in music and singing. And it will be called Reggae Redemption. So that you can look forward to listening to, and I promise you that it will be quite dynamic and interesting. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you enjoy whatever time or day of night it is wherever you are. And I encourage you to continue following the channel. And please comment, subscribe, and comment. I will only know how good my music is, how much you appreciate it, if you tell me and you show me. So please do. But stay blessed. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful time of night or day. Bye.